Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make another authentic Persian dish, Tas Kabab, which does not anything to do with the kebab, but where the kebab comes in that one, I'm going to show you. It's a old food that they made it in Iran, and it's a very seasonal. The reason that is very seasonal because it's for the Quince that is actually main ingredients on this one, and it is only at fall. Let's go over the ingredients and start making it. Okay, let's go over the ingredients. Start with the meat. I use the partially beef and a lamb shank because I love lamb, especially lamb shank, and so I just used 2 lamb shank, but I took most of the meat, and because this food actually there is no bone in it, but I'm gonna use it, but I'm not gonna serve it. At the serve I take the bones off, so it's about like a 1.5 pound just the meat. So it's as I said, it's a partially beef and lamb, which is a lamb shank. Now we go over the here that I use the prune, and this one is a yellow dry prune, which is the Iranian, they call it aloo, and I thought maybe you cannot find it anywhere, so I use prune. So I use both for my own food to see what it's gonna turn out to. And then I do have here 3 potato that I'm gonna chop it in a round, and everything is gonna be the same cutting way. And then quince, probably 1 it might be enough, but I'm gonna use 2 to see if I'm short. So if it's too much, then I'm gonna use 1 or 1.5. I do have 3 tomato, 3 onion. Also onion, I might use only 2, but let's see how much we have to have it. And I have 1 carrot. Here are 2 full teaspoon tomato paste. I have 1/4 of teaspoon cinnamon that we're going to use it at the end, and about 1/2 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon black, 1/4 of teaspoon red pepper, and 1.5 teaspoon salt, some liquid saffron, and we're going to use also a little bit of the oil because it doesn't have any sauteing or anything. Actually, some people, they saute the meat before they add the ingredients, and some they don't. So probably I'm not going to saute that. I'm going to use it the way it is. And as I said, there is no bone, but I can't resist. I have to put the bone because the taste is different when it cooks. All right, let's go start by cutting it. So I start cutting this to show you, if you're not familiar, it looks like a pear, but it's not. So inside it might be rotten, which is just a seed. We have to take this out, and I'm not going to take the skin also. So trying to cut it like this, and then I'm going to take the seeds and the core out by taking this. You can use a smaller knife, maybe it's going to be easier. And also in Iran they use the seeds and put it in the water. When they have a throat problem or coughing or something, it's going to be like a medicine. Anyway, so that's how we're going to cut this and clean it. It's about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch the size. So I'm going to use another knife to take the core out. Is much easier than my big knife. Nicely. All right, it seems 1.5 it would be enough. I don't want it more than that. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the onion in a round shape. Also about almost 1 centimeter. Okay, like this, or a little bit more, or 3/4 of an inch. And now I'm gonna use these two. If I need it, then I just cut this one. So for now, that's good enough. All right, and we're going to cut the carrot. Here we go. And the tomato is gonna be at the end. I mean, not at the end, you know, just about 1 hour or maybe 45 minutes before it finished. So here's the potato, same size as the rest of the thing that I cut, just like an onion, same size almost. This food is gonna be 1 pot meal, so that's why it's just kind of, they like, you know, it's been traditionally cutting the vegetable this way. And this food, it fit probably 4 people. We're almost done with cutting. So I'm gonna bring the pot here. Here we're gonna put the onion first, and for the reason not to be burned, I put some oil, which probably is gonna be like a 4 or 5 tablespoons. All right, and I'm gonna start with this. So it seems, you know, just 2 onions would do the job. Now we put the meat. And I put the the bones here in between. Okay, it's a good distribution right now. All right, next to it, the carrots goes. Here goes some of the plum or prune. Here you go. All right, now it's a Quince time. As I mentioned earlier, Tas Kabob, nothing to do with the kebab, is because they used to make this food in a copper pot, and that was called tas. So that's where it comes from, Tas Kabab. Okay, looks very pretty. And I rather not to put the tomato and potato right now, and just about like an hour later or so. Okay, let me wash my hand. I touch the meat. All right, let's go over the heat, and you have to add just about 1 cup of water. and let us cook in a high heat about like a 20 minutes. Then I'm going to reduce the heat. Then I probably after 1 hour going to add the potato, and at the almost end, tomato. All the spices with the tomato paste, I'm going to mix that together also. And I'm going to have it at this time that I come and check on this one. Okay, let's start making our sauce, which is using our tomato paste and all the spices except the cinnamon, that it goes again on very last part of it. So here's our pepper, turmeric, paprika, and salt. I need about a cups of hot water. Let me go and grab some water and come back. All right, so let me put the water into this, mix them together. Okay, so, and should whisk them and make sure it's all mixed together. Okay, looks pretty nice sauce. Okay, the thickness is pretty good also. By the way, some people they put, on this food sour grape, and some put the sour grape powder. Some people they have the juice, sour grape juice, and or sumac. Different people have a different taste. I do have frozen sour grape, and I do have the juice also of sour grape, but I'm not going to use it because I think that those prune or plum is gonna do the job. If I need it, I might add a little bit either lemon juice or lime juice. So this is do it, and this gonna go over that about 1 hour later, and after I put the potatoes. All right, till then we go and watch over the pot, make sure the reduce the heat a little bit, and then I see you when it's the time for just put the potato or tomato or sauce. See you then. It's been about 1 hour that it's over the heat and just cooking. Like half an hour ago I checked that and just reduced the heat. Now it's a time to put the potatoes and then saffron, and then the sauce is gonna go here too, and tomato is gonna be about half an hour after this, and then we're gonna leave it there another half an hour after we put tomatoes, and I think it's gonna be done. Now I'm gonna add all my saffron into this. Look at the color, and also the sauce that we made is gonna go over all over. Beautiful. So I'm gonna just put a little bit more heat till it gets back to the normal cooking. It passed another half an hour and it's time for tomatoes slices. And here we go. By the way, I'd like to put this cinnamon at this time. The smell is pretty good. Okay. Actually, I put it this way. It's better. Here you go. So I think about half an hour to 45 minutes total from now, the food's going to be ready. Keep it on low heat. Let it boiling and cooking. See you then. It has been totally over the 3 hours almost, and the food is completely done and ready. So I'm going to serve it. All right, the food is ready and we're serving it, and I have an announcement. Today is my son's birthday, Amir Agha, and I love him so much, and I have to say happy birthday and wish him the best for the year. And let's go over the food and what we can eat with that. We're serving it with the Persian sabzi khordan, or herbs, that always we do that with any kind of food. This one goes very good with the vegetable pickled, it's a turkey, and we're using a sangak bread, but you can use any kind of bread that you like, and like a pita bread, lavash, or whatever you like. And some people eat this with the rice, and it's up to you totally. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching and being patient with me. I really appreciate your support, and please share this and like it, and let me know what do you think. And till next time, I'll come with another dish, and see you then. Thank you so much.